Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with tall buildings and honking cars, there lived a cheerful little girl named Maya. She had curly brown hair, big sparkling eyes, and a laugh that could brighten up the cloudiest of days. Maya lived with her parents in a cozy apartment and spent most of her time drawing rainbows, singing songs to her cat Muffin, and dreaming about faraway places. One sunny morning, Maya's parents surprised her with exciting news. "We're going on a vacation," her mom beamed. "To the mountains?" Maya asked, eyes wide with hope. "Even better," her dad said, handing her a postcard of a little beach town with colorful houses, palm trees, and a blue ocean that stretched forever. "We're going to Sunbury Island." Maya jumped in joy, hugging Muffin, who gave a soft meow of confusion. She had never been to an island before. The next few days were a blur of packing sun hats, swimsuits, her favorite storybook, and Muffin's snacks, even though Muffin was staying with Grandma. When they arrived at Sunbury Island, Maya was enchanted. The air smelled like coconuts and salt, the roads were lined with hibiscus flowers, and the people smiled as if they had never been in a hurry. Their cottage was painted bright yellow with a white picket fence and a hammock that swung gently in the breeze. "Can we go to the beach now?" Maya asked the moment they set their bags down. "Let's go, beach explorer," her dad chuckled. The beach was like a dream. Soft white sand tickled Maya's toes, and the sea was warm and gentle. She built the tallest sandcastle ever, decorated with tiny seashells and a feather flag. A little crab scuttled by, waving its claws like it was saying hello. That evening they had dinner at a seaside cafe with fairy lights and wooden tables. Maya ate pineapple pizza and drank coconut juice through a curly straw. A local band played cheerful music, and Maya clapped along, her heart full of joy. The next morning, Maya woke up to the sound of birds singing outside her window. She ran outside to explore the garden behind their cottage and saw something unusual, a tiny door at the base of a tree. It was no bigger than a book, painted sky blue with a golden doorknob shaped like a star. "Mom, Dad, come see!" she shouted. Her parents smiled and said, "Maybe it's a fairy door." Maya couldn't stop thinking about the door all day. She returned in the evening with a tiny note she had written on a leaf. "Hello, fairy. My name is Maya. I'm on vacation. Do you live here?" She left it by the door with a flower petal. The next morning, the note was gone. In its place was a tiny pebble shaped like a heart. Maya gasped. The fairy wrote back. From that day on, every morning brought a new surprise. One day it was a shiny feather, another day a tiny seashell. Maya left drawings, notes, and even a small bracelet she made from flower stems. It felt like having a secret friend, one who spoke with magical gifts instead of words. One afternoon, Maya and her parents went on a boat ride. The water was crystal clear and she could see fish swimming under them. A dolphin leapt in the distance, and Maya squealed in delight. The captain let her steer the boat for a minute, and she pretended to be a brave sea captain, shouting, "Ahoy! Adventure ahead!" Back on land, they explored the island market where people sold hand-woven baskets, bright sarongs, mango smoothies, and toys carved from driftwood. Maya picked out a little wooden turtle to remember her trip. That night, the sky sparkled with stars like glitter on black velvet. They lay on a blanket in the grass, and Maya pointed out shapes in the sky. "That one looks like Muffin," she giggled. Her dad pointed to a star and said, "That's your lucky star. Make a wish." Maya closed her eyes tightly and whispered, "I wish this vacation never ends." On their last day, Maya visited the fairy door one last time. She left her wooden turtle beside it and whispered, "Thank you for being my friend." As they packed to leave, she felt a tiny pang of sadness, but also a warm happiness in her heart. When they returned home, Maya hugged Muffin tightly and told her everything: the beach, the fairy door, the dolphin, and the magical nights under the stars. Muffin just purred and curled up in her lap. Maya kept the tiny treasures from the fairy in a special box under her bed, labeled Sunberry Magic. Whenever she missed the island, she'd take them out, close her eyes, and remember the sand between her toes, the sound of the waves, and the secret fairy who had made her vacation unforgettable. And though the vacation ended, Maya knew the magic never really went away. It just waited quietly until the next adventure.